Good day and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hey and welcome to Weekly Tips. Today you're joined by me, Daniel, and I just wanted to chat with you about mistakes and making them all the time. As artists, yeah, we do make a lot of mistakes. Say with this piece here, it's page 3 of my book. And yeah, I had a solar panel that I decided, talking with a few artists through the book, I did get to the point where it's like, oh, these are supposed to be solar panels. They should have solar panels on them, solar paneled lights. It's like, oh no. So by the time I got to like page 5 or 6 or something, it was like, oh, I forgot to do the solar panels from, I think it was like page 1 to 3, so it wasn't too dramatic. But yeah, definitely missed the solar panels in some of the pages, which is some mistakes us artists do make, things like that. And this, especially with a big project, you do miss things every now and again, you know. You have to either get someone else to look at it or go back and reiterate it later, which means basically just keep changing it, keep fixing it up. I mean, you can fix it up to perfection, you know, but you don't want to spend all year there trying to fix it up. So I don't like to do this too much, but it's great exercise, I think, just to go back on any of your pieces that you might have done maybe a couple of months ago or even a few years back, depending on, you know, how many years you've been doing this. But if you've been doing this for a short while, maybe look at pieces that you have created in the last 3 months. Go back and look at it, and depending on what state it's at, you know, if it's just a drawing or if it's an actual final piece that you've painted up from scratch, then you, like this, full painting, maybe go over it and just kind of have another go at it, you know, have another take, because it's always good to come back with fresh eyes and just fix it up, especially, you know, if the piece is like a piece that's in your portfolio. You might want to re-look at it. It's something that, you know, eventually I will look at redoing, but what I do is just keep creating and keep moving forward, kind of a thing. I don't go back a lot, but definitely with projects like this I want to go back, because yeah, once I get it printed, you know, at the printing stage, I don't want to go back 20 times again to fix up all the mistakes I see in my print. I want to make sure when I print it, it looks pretty cool off the bat, you know. And even if there's small mistakes, I mean, you know, it's for this, it does need a lot of fixing up and things, you know. There are it's quite blurry here, and you know, I've made a bit more formula and, you know, rules per se in my entire book that in the first 3 pages I was still figuring out. So there's a lot of that will feed into what I'm doing here, like for instance all these bushes, and yes, obviously some of this blurriness and things that don't look so great. And you know, I can't spend forever on these pieces, you know. I have to, with these YouTube videos that are popping up, I'm doing a piece every 2 weeks. But you know, you're gonna make mistakes, and you learn from your mistakes, and that's the important thing. See, I'm not posting all of this online. I'm just posting it through my YouTube, so you just see my process. But those aren't exactly like final pieces that you see on my YouTube. That won't be the final book. At some stage, I'll probably make a YouTube video about my whole final book from page 1 to 14, I think it is, of my final book, or at least of what I've got. At some stage, I'll keep posting some of that up and sharing with you guys that if you guys want to see any more. But yeah, I will be going back and fixing these mistakes and things like that. Yeah, just let me know if you have made any mistakes in art, if you get frustrated or have any constant battles with it. Um, it's not an easy thing, because you know, you get discouraged when you make a lot of mistakes. You've just got to go with it, you know. Live with your mistakes. You're always going to make them. You know, we're only human. We make heaps of mistakes. So just live with what you've got right. It's great to look at what you've actually done right rather than what you've done wrong. See, in here I can look at, oh well, you know, this might not look so good, but now my skills are better in doing this background stuff that you know, my character looks really cool. I reckon there's a bit of fix-ups with the character, but you know, I feel like that with this piece is what I captured really well, is the character, which is what I got out of it. You know, from doing this piece, you get something out of it. You make millions of mistakes in the piece, but you've got to look at what you got out of the piece, and you know, either keep moving forward in the piece and trying to work it out, but don't spend your whole life trying to get one amazing great piece. Just try and get what you can out of each piece and each mistake you make, and keep learning, growing, and come back to it. If you know, move on to the next piece and come back to it. Awesome. Thank you everyone for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, like I said before, comment any mistakes you make, or any feedback you have on this video or any other videos I've had. Thank you. Goodbye.